Make wrestling great again!
Hey Shane, JBL here. At one time, the longest reigning WWE champions. You know, normally I go into this big rant about how great I am about this record run and SmackDown champion being a wrestling god and all that stuff. But that doesn't work with you because we're contemporaries, because we're both Hall of Famers. So Shane Morton, I want to tell you congratulations. I think that is freaking awesome. I am so happy for you. I am so proud for you. You know, you're, I'm sure like me, didn't get in this business to go in the Hall of Fame. Didn't get in this business for any other reason the fact that we just love the business and got to work with some of the greatest talent in the history of this business. You know, you 30 plus years in Tennessee. You know, I've been in Texas and same, because you had these great old territories. You know, in Tennessee with Lawler out west and Jarrett and Goulas and Fuller and Roop battling over Knoxville. I mean, some of the greatest history in wrestling the world comes out of Tennessee, just like Texas with the Funks and the Von Erichs and the Guerreros and Blanchards. It's just cool to come from a place like that. You know, I'd hate to come from a state that didn't have any type of history in that. And also think it's so cool that you're going to the Hall of Fame. You know, I've gotten to induct some people into the Hall of Fame. My dear friend Ron Simmons, the Briscoe brothers, my dear friend Jerry Briscoe, not as good of friends with Jack, but, you know, such a legend. I mean, the guy just walked in with the aura that you were just almost scared of him. It was Jack Briscoe, the former NWA champion, you know, one of the greatest of all time, and Jerry as well. But also Kurt Angle, the Dudley Boys, Black Bart, so many different guys. I've got to go in a few Hall of Fames myself, so I know how important it is. You know, before you go in the Hall of Fame, somebody says, you care if you go in the Hall of Fame? The answer is always the same. I don't care. It's not that big a deal. Until you go in. And then you think, that's kind of cool. You know, it's kind of cool that your contemporaries and your peers and people that judge your career from an objective point of view will tell you that your career was worthy to be in the Hall of Fame. And because of that, I think it's so awesome for you. I want to tell you congratulations. I love going up to Waterloo, Iowa, to the Hall of Fame up there, seeing all the history. I think the history of this business is some of the greatest history in the world. I think it's so cool. And I understand you were trained, talk about history, by Ricky Morton. You sure you want to own up to that? Actually, I love Ricky. He's one of my favorite people in the world. Talk about over. You know that better than I do. I mean, that guy's something special. And you're like me. When you get trained by somebody like that, I got trained by Brad Rangans up in Minnesota, you got this calling card. You know, instead of being trained by some Joe Smo, you're trained by this legend. It's pretty cool. So TNT, Shane Morton, I want to tell you, I think this is a fantastic experience. I am so honored that Chandler, you're a good friend. By the way, you got friends that are willing to do something for you like this, you're a rich man. I feel the same way about Ron Simmons and Gerald Briscoe, and it's great to have good friends. But I want to tell you how cool it is that I get to do this video for you, because I know what a big deal it is to go into Hall of Fame, to have your career judged that it's Hall of Fame worthy. Brother, there ain't nothing like that in the world. Since it was you, and since this is Hall of Fame, and since Tennessee and Texas got this great connection. By the way, I hope that my former tag team partner from Europe, Glenn James, might end up being the governor of Tennessee. I hope he does sometimes. He's certainly smart enough and good enough guy to do it. But Shane, congratulations. I hope to see you one day and tell you in person, shake your hand. Congratulations in person, because this is really, really a cool honor. Cherish the moment. Enjoy every bit of it.